Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. It's great to have you. And if you are returning, thanks for tuning in. My goal is to get you to take those fashion risks for you to feel more stylish and confident in the clothes that you wear. If you like content like that, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and hit that bell notification so you can know what the latest trends are and when I post a video, which is weekly. I try to do weekly, but which is weekly. So just some housekeeping. If there's a topic specifically on fashion that you want me to cover, comment it down below. I love to read the comments and communicate with you guys as I do on Instagram, and I want to have more of that dialect with you guys on YouTube too. So don't forget to comment on this video. So this week's video is all about how to envision your higher self and dress like your higher self. So what is your higher self? You might be asking. Your higher self is actually, let me pull up the definition. So after looking it up, it says that the higher self is our greatest potential when we live in alignment with the inner wisdom of our higher selves. We become the best possible version of ourselves. Our higher self knows our true purpose and encompasses our potential to live fulfilling and joyous life through personal growth and self-awareness. With that being said, all of that deep philosophical stuff aligns with our appearance, and our appearance is what we show up as and give off in first impression, and that's what people see first. So we want to align what we wear, how we feel, all the inner work that we've been doing with our style and what we're wearing. So these are a few tips that are going to help you to align your wardrobe to the person that you're envisioning and the person that you're working on becoming. So first and foremost, before going to fashion school, something that I sort of was introduced to from my mom. She's really into fashion also. Love you, Mom. But anyways, something that I was introduced to was the quality of fabrics. Learning about your fabrics, learning about where they come from, what cost they are, how long they last, how to wash them, and the quality. So that's what you really want to do. So when you're going into the stores, you're looking at the tags, looking at how much percentage is cotton, linen, silk. Those are high quality materials, and you want to look in your clothing to see if they exist. Sometimes companies will overprice items. They'll take it from fashion house such as Gucci, Chanel, and they'll size it down or scale it down, find a style or a cut of the pattern of that one item that is very popular and recreate it in a way, and we call it dupes. So when you're looking at dupes, if you want to look for a good one, you want to be able to look at the material, look at the reviews online and see what people are saying about the item or about the store in general, and make a conscious decision about what you're going to show up wearing. My favorite material for the summertime or for warm weather is linen. It's timeless. You can match it with so many different pieces, and I say that a lot, but I mean it. Linen comes in so many different colors, so many different cuts. It washes well, and every time you wash it, it gets more and more comfortable and fits to your body. Linen, love it. In the wintertime, it's not so practical, especially living in a colder country, but looking for the materials that you want to purchase and you want to represent and wear and drape your body with. What you wear is truly like a way of crowning your body and honoring yourself. So modestly dressing, changing up your wardrobe into the woman that you want to be or man that you want to be is important to start thinking about that as you are shopping. As we start to realize that fast fashion is playing a game of catch up, you really want to stay away from those websites like Shein. I'm guilty of purchasing it for items that are, when I have an event coming up that's really quick and I need something that looks cute and I can just look online, I tend to indulge, but really staying away from fast fashion and looking at the quality and spending the time going into stores and trying on to see the materials and how it fits you, what it looks like, and adding it to your closet selectively. That, I think, is a really major key in elevating yourself and dressing like your higher self, paying attention to what's fast fashion and getting those pieces that'll last in your closet. They're an investment. Girl math. How many of you actually sit down after you've purchased or while you're purchasing the item and look at the care label whether or not you can actually dry clean it every time you want it to be clean, rather than throwing it in the dishwasher, rather than throwing it in the washer? That is so important because the longevity of that piece that you're buying will determine based on how you care for it, right? So making sure that you're reading those care labels and staying true to your pieces. I recently purchased this really cute dress that I can't wait to show you in an upcoming vlog, but I found that it was a little bit too baggy. Even though it was my size, it still did not hug my silhouette the way that I wanted it to, and not in a tight squeezing way, but just in a way that accentuates my curves. It was very boxy, so I am going to take it to the seamstress and try to find a new one because the one that I went to kind of botched my pants a while ago. But finding a new seamstress or somebody who can tailor your clothes, building a relationship with them, and making it a regular thing. When you go to buy good quality items, sometimes they don't come in the exact fit or form that you want it to be in, and that's because they give it room for it to be tailored. So you take it to the tailor, get it nicely fitted, and communicate to the tailor and tell them how you want the item to look on you, and then get them to rearrange the item on you the way that you want it to drape. And I'm telling you, it's a total game changer. Deciding who your dream self is such a fun self-care activity. Doing a scrapbook, going on Pinterest, making a mood board, and looking at the different styles of how you want to dress in the new year or for winter. You can do it seasonally. I like to do it seasonally, and also for events, and just really showing up as that person, catering to what you see yourself as in the future or the near future. And for me, as I mentioned in my other videos, it's that old money look. I want to get into that modest look, very flowy. I already like oversized clothes and changing up the shape of them. I call it shape shifting, but I also want to incorporate that into my future self. So finding those pieces and finding stores that align with how I want to show up and shopping there, looking around. They change their stock often, so going online and staying up to date with what the trends are and also what I can see myself wearing, what I can't, taking screenshots and adding that to my vision board as to what I want to show up as, giving it some thought, and then going and purchasing it. I think that's a great way of being able to plan what you want to look like as your higher self, but also how you're going to get there. It's a really fun activity, and if you do this, comment below and tell me what apps or how you go about doing it and what you see your higher self as, what the aesthetic is. Before you start throwing away things, give your closet a good audit. Look at each item, look at the quality of it, and see if it's still in good tact. If it is 10% away from how you first bought it, then it's a keeper. I would even go all the way up to 30%. And if not, then give it away, donate it, or refurbish it. Think of a new idea, cut it, give it to a seamstress to do something funky and fun with. And that's a great way of also keeping on trend and showing up as your higher self, knowing what serves you and what doesn't anymore. Sometimes I see people with a lot of old materials and items that they're wearing that just is very worn out, and we don't want to overconsume, but we also want to be cautious and think about what we're wearing to what event. If we're wearing something that is really old and it's an interview, we want to make sure that we're showing up as our best selves. So if you have something that looks newer or that you can throw together that you really appreciate and feel good in, then that's the way that you want to go. Identifying different pieces and key elements of what you want your higher self to look as or look like is really important for this. So this whole process is you dreaming and thinking about the way that you want to look in the near future, but also thinking about the key pieces. So if that's more bags that are more of good quality for myself, I want to, instead of going through fast fashion and buying these statement pieces, I want to buy more pieces that are staple, that I can mix and match, but are more quality and heavy duty that I can wear to events, but also can wear to a casual dinner or to a family gathering. And looking at your closet, looking at your accessories and what you have, it's a great way to assess and see what pieces you want to add, but also how they will be able to reach your higher self in how you want it to reflect. So do you want more black and gold because it gives a luxurious look, or do you want more plastic and fluff and feathers and fur to make it more edgy, or leathers to make it more staple? Like, just think about that, look at pictures and see how you want to add that to your closet and what brands give that, and again, do your research. Setting a budget for your shopping spree is actually the greatest idea. Maybe anywhere from $50 to however many dollars you want it to be, but budgeting, saving up, and then investing in the pieces that you see and that you want to add, and making it like it's a reward for all the hard work that you've done, but also a way of elevating and reaching your higher self, right? If you're envisioning this person, you can't be just picking up random stuff because you have mood swings or you need to go shopping for retail therapy. Yes, that's all good, but you want to invest in these quality pieces, and if that means saving up and taking your time to do so, honey, please do so. And then thank me after, because your closet will be stacked, quality, and last you a very long time. Also look back at your vision board and plan what season and when you want to purchase these items, and that'll help you clarify what is a necessity for this time or a want for this time or this shopping trip, and what you can save for later, potentially when you know there are sales like Black Friday or Boxing Day, or even Cyber Monday in the new year. Inventory also during that time, retail stores go on sale, so you want to be keeping up to date with the sales and as well as what you need and when you want to purchase it. When you are upgrading yourself to dressing like your higher self, you also want to upgrade your grooming routine. That means hair, nails. Dudes, go for your haircuts. Women, make sure your hair is nicely groomed, take care of it, give it the oils, the moisture that it needs, the hairstyles that you want to do. Just take care of yourself and groom yourself well. That everything shower can really make a difference with how you feel and what you're wearing. That is the foundation of being able to elevate to your higher self. If you have a special event, I highly suggest planning your grooming routine beforehand and then articulating it so that when you get ready, you can have that extra pep in your step and show up as your higher self. Creating your uniform or your signature look can really help you out. That is a way of stopping yourself from chasing trends and being able to really create who you are and add takeaway pieces. So for me, I love a good dress pant for work, but I love it with like a fun, playful sweater and some sneakers to match. That is a signature look for me for work. It's cozy, but it also is a little bit elevated, and that's exactly what I go for because my job requires comfort, professionalism, and practicalism. So thinking about all of those elements and adding them into one to create a signature look for you for how you show up every day can make it easier for you planning your outfits, shopping, and actually getting dressed for work or for the day of whatever you have planned. It's a great way of avoiding buying fast fashions and following trends and trying to stay on top of all of that and overconsumption. Creating that uniform, creating that signature style will never die, and it is a great way of elevating yourself to your higher self. Another way of showing up as your higher self would be to create a colorway of 3 to 5 colors that reflect you and have that flow throughout your closet. So if you like a lot of light wash denim, you're gonna do light wash denim. If you like white, you're gonna do white. Even though white is technically a shade, you'll add, for me, red is something that I'm loving. Pieces that have red in it. This sweater has red in it. I have that in my last video, that red tracksuit with a red mesh top. I'm loving red for this season. So red, white, black, those are shades. The blue light wash denim, and I'm also loving blue. So this sort of like dark blue color, having that in a few different variations of sweaters, tops, t-shirts, turtlenecks. The basics is a great way of expanding your closet, but also being able to mix and match. So finding those 3 colors that really complement your skin tone, complement your personality, and having it flow throughout your closet is a great and easy way of being able to match. Personalizing your closet with custom pieces is a great way of standing out, being unique, but also being able to design and take control of your own style. So going to Instagram, there are so many small businesses that you can reach out to that have people who are seamstress and can design and create unique pieces just for you, and highly recommend it. That's something that I want to get into for 2025 and look forward to it. So I highly suggest getting some custom pieces made just for you and design it yourself. What a great way of expressing your creativity, but also creating that look that is just for you. Another way to create that higher self with your wardrobe, or reaching your higher self with your wardrobe, is to also incorporate some of your cultural aspects. That could be jewelry, bags, pieces that you can think of that when you travel that you might want to look for in markets and different places that you can get them. Traveling and picking up pieces that are part of home is a great way of incorporating some of you, your cultural heritage, but also bringing that forth in a playful way in your wardrobe and standing out. I hope that all of these tips have created some excitement in your dressing rituals and how you're going to create your higher self through fashion. And I hope that you use these tips, write them down, reflect on them, save this video and come back to it later. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so that you know when I post a new video. And also comment a unique quality that you like in your closet or in your clothes that you want to share with everybody else. I love reading your comments, and I can't wait to see you guys in another video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm sending you all my love. Bye.